So hello there, I wanted to discuss this real quick. So Asura loses to an attack that never happened.
We sure this is how it'd
No,
go?
they are
Even
not
though
sure.
Asura can blow up stars? Asura had some amazing displays of apocalyptic destruction, but the full scope of their speed, experience, versatility, and power
Here I will
sheds a
explain
surprising
real
light.
quick how Asura takes all of it.
At first glance, speed seems like a shoe-in for Asura. Kratos is quick, but he never dodged a universe-crossing laser. That doesn't mean he couldn't. Remember,
Just to clap any of these feats, just because Kratos did a greater feat, it doesn't mean Asura couldn't.
as usual, we look at these characters at their peak, free from gameplay restrictions. Yeah, we're looking at everything in canon, and Kratos fought and killed Helios.
Kratos never fought Helios. Helios was already beaten by a Titan. This already disproves that what they are gonna cap, that Helios is massively 1,000 times faster than light. This is the first thing, or billions. The second is the Titans that they are fighting are not even close to speed of light or sound.
The sun god. From the moment he's introduced, Helios is emphasized to be immensely powerful. Without Helios, darkness would shroud everything. His light was fast enough to illuminate the entire underworld while Kratos sailed through it, taking a few hours at most.
And that means that Helios is the strongest now.
So, kind of hard to quantify, but that's consistent with the shockwaves.
Look, Kratos is literally covering his eyes from light, from speed of light, like the light. And they say now they overrank this with the Titans that clash in the beginning of the universe.
Primordials caused that spawned the universe. Arguments can be made for which is faster, the primordial
Arguments could be made.
shockwaves or Chakravartin's intergalactic link.
Look, they rank now Kratos for the cause of the universe and the clash shit before even anything started. And even then, it is not as fast as Asura clapping Chakravartin.
Since it's so close, it's safest to assume their speeds are generally even. But what does speed matter?
Generally. Okay, the first thing they even overrank and still lose Kratos.
If you don't know how to use it,
Yeah.
let's cover experience. Asura lived across centuries, obviously a lot longer than Kratos. And while Kratos eventually learned to control his rage, Asura pretty much always had that control. So Asura easily takes
Where Asura wins, they don't even talk 1 minute, 20 seconds.
experience. But when it comes to versatility, he couldn't match all the weapons and abilities Kratos had. Sure,
I wanna see Kratos versus Asura that always getting stronger by a billion times in any fight, and till to that point to kill its creator of the universe. It's not entirely stated, but it's stated that Chakravartin could make a lot of universe or anything and wouldn't even lose like 1% of his energy. But the versatility goes also to Asura, if you want to rank it, because he can make like 1,000 hands. See it like Hashirama versus Madara. Madara was like with the Kyubi and the Susanoo on it and had like some weird beams and also a lot of weapons. But Hashirama with his 1,000 hands clapped everything. Same goes for Ashura. He can make a shockwave that destroys millions of ships around the Earth.
Asura's quite skilled and a monster at martial arts, but his fighting style mostly relies on one thing: a whole lot of punching. Kratos' weapons, magic runes, relics.
But also rely on Kratos. He punches and hits with the axe. The axe and Blade of Chaos and the spear have like abilities where they make area damage, but the area damage is infinitely bigger what Ashura showed and destroying stars in like the beginning of the game.
And even his rage gave him far more options in combat, slowing down
How the fuck did Rage give him options in combat? Like punching and throwing a stone.
time, healing injuries, and most importantly, multiple weapons that could drain a variety of energies, like mantra. Yeah, when Asura loses all his mantra energy, that's it for him. So the Draupnir spears and the Blade of Olympus gave Kratos exactly what
And you wanna say Chakravartin couldn't do that?
he needed. Versatility and
He
multiple
literally
ways to
absorbed
finish this
planets,
for
bro.
good before Asura just comes crawling back out of the underworld. If he could. Asura's resurrections take years or whole centuries, days
And when did Ashura didn't come back?
at best. But all this assumes Kratos could match Asura's crazy strength.
And they say like Kratos is invincible and also immortal, but where the fuck would he spawn? In hell that is destroyed of Greece? His curse is weak, bro, for real.
All roads lead to power, which should go to Asura, right? Look at what he can do! If this came down to who made the bigger kaboom, he'd kick Kratos' ass in 2 seconds. But a closer examination of their feats reveals the truth. At his peak, Asura overpowered Chakravartin, annihilating that cosmic golden god. By measuring the dimensions of Chakravartin's body and
And
scale...
just not to overrank it, he didn't beat this form, but Chakravartin was also like running away and stuff. This is like so useless feat that they are showing. The head is light years 250.
Enough to match the size of this galaxy-eclipsing statue, we can determine its volume. Add in the density of gold, for good measure assume the form is solid throughout, and its
Just
mass
saying, like,
far
if anyone wants to tell me Kratos wins, which God of War, the Greek mythology and the Norse mythology and the Egypt could beat Chakravartin? Bro, this guy has more mass than the entire universe times billions.
It's not just our galaxy, but our entire observable universe. Destroying that big golden but our entire observable universe.
70
Destroying
cool.
that big golden god would need energy on par with obliterating our universe 91,000
Okay, it's 91,000.
times.
Can Kratos, by the way, fly? What would happen if they destroy the Earth, because they are both boundless, right? Kratos could destroy the realms and stuff, but what would he do in the universe, getting shot by lasers all the time? And where the fuck would he then resurrect?
Extremely impressive and unfathomable. However, the same idea applies to Ragnarok, shaking the roots of Yggdrasil. Ragnarok is
Ragnarok shook the Yggdrasil shit, and that is not a feat of Kratos.
obviously a bit of a different beast than Kratos, but what really matters is what Freyr did. Right. Freyr, a god comparable to Kratos, held back Ragnarok's power for a significant time.
Significant time, 3 minutes? 5 minutes? Aren't they infinite speed? Shouldn't make like 1 second a difference? Significant. Then why didn't Kratos make it? And why did they say we all need to run and he came in? He literally has the power, the plot power to do this. Kratos doesn't have this magic what this dude does on
Oh, Kratos should be capable of the same level of power, or even more. Using an official map and knowing the world tree's branches encompass all of existence, we can measure its size and volume. And we know this map is accurate because it shows these two realms conjoined, which we see in game.
And this Ragnarok guy, did he destroy any of these realms or just shook it? Shaking a realm doesn't mean shit, bro. Like, this didn't like Goku and Beerus nearly destroyed. It's like something different. They also make shockwaves, and they are still not infinite. Goku still needs teleport, still needs to get stronger. Like
the tree of the realms is only 1% solid, a significant level that Kratos should easily scale above. Shaking such a comprehensively large structure would require enough force to destroy our universe's mass energy 9 million times
9 billion, oh, a good number.
Over. That's almost 100 times greater than Chakravartin's
Almost,
destruction.
it's not 100
and this
times.
isn't some one-off.
Aren't they then like tied? Because it's not even stated anywhere. Why they tie Kratos if he's slower with Asura and right now? Because it's 1,000 times, and that's not even a legit fact. The Yggdrasil shit didn't destroy the universe, the shaking, and not even close. No one in any mythology Kratos was in destroyed the universe.
Liar. I mean, a realm-shattering supergiant doesn't sound too different from the other Titans and Olympians Kratos defeated. That's the thing, isn't it? It's easy to think that we never see Kratos do anything that matches Asura, but...
And why don't you say the same to Asura then? They can't say one thing. Asura goes from multi-planetary in the beginning of the game. He's still strong and beats like the World Eater inside the Earth and evil gods. And in the end, he fights Chakravartin and gets so mad he becomes multi-universal, or let's say galaxy level, until he one-shots him with one punch. It's a legit fight, you know. If Asura can grow infinitely strong until he beats the shit out of anyone like Kratos, how the fuck his rage gonna impress? Kratos lost more or less the fight against Baldur. He didn't even kill him the first time they fought. He just threw him into this cave down there. They shook like a continent, destroying with his hands. And this scale was like everything Kratos had. He was like screaming and stuff, got beaten into the air. And how the fuck is Kratos now stronger 1,000 times? What would Kratos do to the ships flying around 1,000 kilometers away from Earth? Thousands of them. Yeah, 10,000. Nothing. He can't. He doesn't have the versatility.
We do. Helios' speed matches Dr. Barton, and Kratos outsped him.
Look, they are literally trolling, bro. He outsped him. Why is he covering his eyes? He's walking really, really slow
Atlas is strong enough to lift
to him.
all of reality,
And Kratos didn't beat his time. Atlas wasn't even fighting, he was just holding the earth and not the entire reality. How the fuck should this make sense? It was like down the earth, bro. Got your ass away.
Kratos overpowered him.
He didn't.
Kronos defeated the creator of the universe in
Oh, now Kronos is the creator of the universe that somehow lost to a sword that should one-shot everything. And he didn't die. Like, let's say Zeus is the All-Father, also strong. He needed a fucking blade to beat the Titans. Kronos didn't also fight Kratos literally, he was holding the reality. But he also
one-on-one fight, same as Asura, and Kratos
they literally
killed
showed like
Kronos.
that he's holding.
Add in the clear numerical comparison of
There's like no way that Kratos is stronger than Chakravartin because God of War is based on how the plot flows. Kratos lost like 4 times. He died like 4 times and or went down to the underworld and fall down. It's not like Kratos is one-shotting anyone. The other feat people yapping about is how he's faster than Hermes. And this is not Hermes from the mythology, but Hermes from the God of War mythology. He Kratos didn't outspeed him. Hermes was cocky and made a mistake and he died. And I didn't play now that part of God of War 3 for years, and I know that.
Yggdrasil, and Kratos takes the edge in power. But hey, Capcom, if you give us Asura's Wrath 2...
Asura's Wrath 2 won't happen because it's not woke as God of War Ragnarok or 2018. Ragnarok was like a big disgusting story where Kratos said, I don't want to destroy the gods, and he said no to their offer. It's woke that Kratos, even in the second game, still couldn't match with Atreus talking. They still beefed. In the upcoming Egypt, I bet there will be scenes like that as well, that they will beef again. Atreus, I'm your father, I love you, we can do better. It's like all the same
We'll try
shit.
this again. That'd be pretty awesome. Asura's The Sun Rises. The God of Wrath was Kratos. The winner is Kratos. But what if...
How much did in Santa Monica, I think, paid them like 100K or something to make Kratos win, like for real. Any feat, look, we see now, the speed feat of Helios is wank, I just explained. The power, the experience goes to Ashura somehow, he trained a lot and stuff. And 3, the versatility. Yeah, not, let's say even if he takes it, because in God of War 3 he had like Power of Hope, Stop Time, Medusa. What's its use if Ashura has more speed and what you call experience? They even say it with their own words. And the last is power. Somehow Kratos scales to multi-universal and still travels with the boat and is how much? 90,000 times faster than light and needs a boat, a sandals, and we don't see in one cutscene that Kratos just flies to the next country, not planet. Like by this, all these points, can Kratos even jump to the moon? Nah, I to win. Yeah, and here he gets like one-shotted. Oh, sure, so Sigma, Kratos is not in ace match, and one shot. I just wanted to say this entire fight was complete garbage. And he sent it in. I mean, they know exactly that Asura is so strong he could one-shot him. In There's like the only fight I saw from Death Battle where there is an alternate ending, bro. Like, come on. But these are like my points. I hope you guys liked. You can discuss. But at least like give me anything that makes sense and I didn't say in this video already. Hermes, Zeus is not that strong. Kronos is already beaten, and all the gods together, Myth and North, couldn't match anything Chakravartin did with his beam, and this could destroy the galaxy universe, whatever. Nothing. Not shaking all the realms that, not even holding them or something. And the feat that Kratos lifted like all the realms. Um, you could say he's strong, all the realms. They all even counted it. But how heavy are all the realms? And we are not talking about infinite. If all the 7 realms are infinite, then Kratos could be maybe strong or whatever. Doesn't show in the story. But the thing is, if there is infinite, is in that infinite a space? Because I can lift that up. It's not heavy. I'm not lifting the air also up in this thing. You see my point? If you're lifting like the universe, let's say it's expanding and not infinite, but it's infinitely expanding. You're not lifting like the space. There's like dark energy in the space, and that is not counted. Like not even count as Earth uh, heaviness. But the thing is, if you can hold the universe, if it's even possible to hold it, then there are also black holes. And black holes are heavy as fuck. Like one little square is as of a black hole that is really big, is as heavy as the entire mountain Everest. Did we see like Kratos throwing Mountain Everest around? I would say like Saitama would beat the shit out of Kratos even. And Saitama didn't yet beat God. But he beat like his avatars, and Saitama is fairly strong. He could give at least a fight to Ashura because he's always getting strong. But if Ashura gets really angry, and it would be even a fitting fight, it would be cool. But Kratos, he can stop time and shit, but Chakravartin could do too. And he got clapped. Like every point they are giving here. Look, let's look here the feats. Killed most of Greek pantheon. Forced Atlas to hold the universe. Ah, Kratos forced Atlas to hold the universe forever. Wow, Kratos beat it now, Kronos. That's cool to know. I don't know what they are actually saying. Kill Kronos or took the creator of Greek universe. They are talking about Zeus. Ah, they are talking maybe the first what happened before the God of War story. And Kratos is not as big as them, bro. He didn't clash and make a shockwave. Just over survived being thrown across the planet. I'm not sure when this happened. Like he went from here to the other side of the planet, like Goku versus Ender Super 17 GT. Look, Atlas has zero chance against the big god that made the finger. He was actually two times bigger than Earth and was more heavy than Earth 5 times. And Kratos could match that power. That's like the first thing. And Atlas, Hercules, Zeus, Thor, Odin, the biggest of them, you can't even match half of this shit. Fought Shovel Knight to a standstill. Who the fuck's Shovel Knight, bro? No, this is another death battle.
To free the Norse world, Kratos reclaimed old weapons by reckoning with his
I'm
past
not.
sins, even taking up the Blade of Olympus once again. Even better, he actually got to be a
Yeah,
decent.
and without the Blade of Olympus, what the fuck would he do against Zeus? He should be. He's pretty immortal, and even with the Blade of Olympus, Zeus was still alive. And why the fuck Zeus never said, "Hey yo, Kratos is immortal. Why we don't remove his curse?" Yeah, it's plot, bro. You don't even mention his curse in Ragnarok.
Dead. Hey God. Battle is sponsored by Robin Hood. Counts.
Look, let's see here.
I even
Enhances strength, speed, rapid stamina, rapid fire. 1 to 8 mantra affinities increase our strength the angry he gets. Enables transformation mantra reactor.
Master, the dude
Oh, I don't care.
just in absolutely shit.
Asura the Destructor, planet-sized interstellar flight, supercharged metal. Yeah, I think there was like also an Asura with 1,000 arms, 100 arms. I don't know which one. Maybe mantra or something. But doesn't matter if Asura is like as big as a planet. What the fuck will do a spear, bro? And didn't Kratos had problems with a huge wolf that could teleport through dimensions? There are like so many anti-feats that Kratos struggled with a wolf, with a guy that can see the future, and he needed a spear literally. With Thor, where he even lost. It's like way too much against him. Ashura also died one time against his friend. A weakened state where he already clapped another demigod. And second time I think where he completely was mad after beating another god. Like every time he died, no, Ashura was already weakened pretty much and beaten another god before that. I'm actually gonna play Ashura's Wrath. I can't stream it, I think, on PlayStation Premium, but I'm gonna maybe upload if this works. Yeah, GG's, thanks for watching. This was now a little yapping it and just wanted to say, but let's see here, feats here. Anyway, planets and stars, that's good. But bro, he annihilated stars, like, wasn't this in the beginning? Oh, it was only ships and big monsters. But like the stars, you can't even count, bro. He rescued Mintra after 12,000. Yeah, he died 2 times, I think. First time 12k, and then 500 years the second, and the third time he died was like 1 day. Shredded through an army of Goham while without arms. Made August draw his sword for second time ever. Why is this a fucking feat? Defeated Wiesen Augustin Yasha Chakravartin. Fought Akuma only to a standstill. That's actually true. At Akuma can't destroy universe. But it was a good fight, I say legit. You don't need to get mad over this. And it wasn't Destroyer Ashura as well. But this DLC I wished I could play, but it doesn't work. I bought it even, you can't play it. Ashura is a great game and go play it. Peace.